The sun was sinking behind the Texas hills when little Caleb finished tying the last gate. Their goats were settling in for the night, bells chiming softly across the pasture. Grandpa leaned on the fence, his weathered hat tipped low, watching the shadows stretch long. "Grandpa," Caleb said, brushing dust off his jeans, "you ever hear stories about goat herders before us?" Grandpa chuckled. "Plenty, but there's one name folks around here whisper more than any other." He tapped the fence rail. "Oscar Washburn." Caleb blinked. "The Goat Man?" "That's what they called him," Grandpa said, voice dropping just a touch. "Oscar was a goat herder like us, better even, raised the finest goats in Denton County. Kind man, too, treated his animals like family." The wind rustled through the cedar trees, and Caleb edged a little closer. "One year," Grandpa continued, "Oscar hung a sign on the old bridge down the road. Said, 'This way to the Goat Man.' Just a simple sign so folks could find his farm. But some people didn't take kindly to him prospering. They tried to run him off, scare him, ruin his name." Caleb swallowed. "Did they?" Grandpa's eyes stayed fixed on the darkening tree line. "They tried, but Oscar, he didn't scare easy. And when he disappeared, well, that's when the story started." The goats bleated softly as if listening. "People said they'd see him at night," Grandpa went on. "A tall figure walking the bridge, leading a herd that wasn't quite goats anymore. Bells ringing when no goats were near. Hoof prints where no animal had passed. Some say Oscar came back to watch over the lost, the mistreated, the wanderers." Caleb's voice was barely a whisper. "Do you think he's still out there?" Grandpa finally looked down at him, a slow smile tugging at his beard. "I think a good herder never leaves his flock behind. And Oscar Washburn was the best there ever was." A faint clink echoed from the far end of the pasture, one lone bell ringing where no goat stood. Caleb stiffened. "Grandpa." Grandpa put a steady hand on his shoulder. "Come on, boy, let's get inside. Night's no time to be out wondering who's watching the herd."